air signs. Welcome to Tarot to a T. We're going to do a reading for air signs, starting with Gemini. My next row here is Libra, and the last one will be Aquarius, in no particular favorite order, just kind of how it comes out. And I do want to remind you this is a general reading, and they are briefer than I was able to do in the past couple of years. I just got kind of a lot of things on my plate, and I appreciate your patience. I will try to do longer readings as my schedule frees up. What else? I'm always forgetting to say something. I don't know what it is. But if you like this reading after you've watched your reading here, there will be timestamps so you can skip through if you need to. Please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Help keep the channel going. I am going to try to do some things to expand my videos, even though my schedule is tight. I still want to do more to contribute to the channel, and your support helps me do that. Okay? Okay. Let's go ahead and start with Gemini. This is the situation you're dealing with in March 2024. Gemini, 8 of clubs, and your possible obstacle or complication is the 8 of hearts. You got 8s going, so things are advancing for you. 8s talk about advancement. Over here, we're looking at, well, it's not necessarily, stumbling on my words. This could be, so let me rephrase this. The 8s talk about things progressing and moving on, but you might be stuck on an idea or some kind of decision that needs to be made. It's kind of the crossroads, but it's also about stubbornness. It might be related to your social life somehow, or romance, dare I say romance, or partnerships, because this is a kind of, this is not being stuck at all. This is actually getting out and socializing and spending time with family and friends. And there's a potential with 8 of hearts to meet someone special. I don't know, maybe you... This is what I'm getting for Gemini. Okay, the focus is that you are stuck on your ideal mate, your ideal person. Perhaps the universe is not bringing you that ideal person. That's why it's not... satisfying you in some way, and you're stuck. I hope you get what I'm driving at. You're stuck on the person that you think this is how they're going to be, this is how they're going to look. You know what I mean? They have certain qualities that you're expecting, and it's kind of keeping you stuck in that sense. It's not that you aren't trying. That's what I'm seeing. You're not trying, it's not like you're not trying to meet somebody. And this would obviously be for a single Gemini. Somebody who's been out of a relationship for a while and is ready to move on. Because again, the 8s talk about forward movement, and I see you wanting to move on, to get on with it, right? I'm asking for more cards, please, to clarify Gemini's predicament in March 2024. We have the King of Spades. Yeah. You're not on the same page. This is air sign energy. It's probably you. Could be a Libra and Aquarius as well. The King has a lot of good business sense. They have a lot of great practical qualities, but they're not on the same page. What was I just saying? You're not agreeing with who you're meeting. You probably have met somebody special. You have met somebody who could change your life, Gemini. But you're stuck on who that the mold they're gonna fit in, and this is emphasizing that that's the issue here. It's with you. You ultimately have the mastery and the control as well with the King. That's the mastery and control power there, the energy behind the King. Let's go ahead and ask for more cards at least. Get me a little bit more information about what Gemini needs to do here, or what's going on. Oh, look at that. You got another King. Yeah, you got... okay, this could go a couple of ways. I'm not feeling which way... Well, actually, I am feeling it. I'm feeling that you might have met somebody in a power position, and they might be an earth sign. The King of Diamonds is Earth energy. It's Capricorn. I almost said Libra. And it's not. It's Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. This person might have some status here around money. Hence the Pentacles. But again, it's Earth energy. They're very material focused. The energy behind the Earth signs is just materially focused there. Somebody that's kind of met your match. I mean, that would certainly explain why you're stuck on an idea. Maybe you're used to being the person with the power. And I don't mean that in a bad way, Gemini. Just this person with the I must say the clout. I never use the word clout. You know what clout is? It's like, you know, how thick your wallet is. Your spending power. Okay? Maybe you're used to being in control that way. And you've met somebody, an earth sign perhaps, that kind of trumps you in the sense that they have just as much or more spending power. Let's see what else I can pull out here before we look at your advice. Wow, you got the king again. Look at that. Oh my god. I couldn't make it up if I tried. I got 2 decks here. This is all mixy. Okay, these are not staged in any shape or form, but this is water energy. And with the King of Hearts, I will address the Queen of Hearts here in a second, but with the King of Hearts, I'll just throw it in there. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. We're not necessarily looking at signs. This person has great love and control and mastery, but they're very kind as well. Oh, yeah, you've met your match. I'm going to back up here. You've met your match. That's you with the King of Spades, and this person is probably an earth sign, even if you don't know it yet. The interpretation when these 2 cards come out is this is a married couple. This is a partnership. This is strong connection, strong bond. Yeah, you've met the person who's meant for you. That is the marriage card, Gemini. I hope you're seeing how significant this is. You got all these kings out here, but these 2, they rarely come out for me. But I've always studied under cartomancy that when they come out together, you're looking at marriage, this very strong soul bond. This is like the love of a lifetime. This is like the person who's going to make all the difference. But do you see the other strange coincidence here? And it's not strange. I'm just using the terms. You got the 2 kings and you got the 2 eights. Things are moving forward for you. You're stopping yourself. You need to get out of your way, it looks like. Because you could have this. Oh my, I'm jealous. I wish I was an air sign, but I'm not. Or an earth sign. Because I think this is involving an earth sign. I'm pretty sure of that. There's a very strong impression I'm getting of that. But I'm going to go ahead and look at your advice. Yep, look at this. A lot of stress relief tied up with the 4 of Spades around your home. Things are looking very good. In some manner, probably materially, but just things are very settled around the home. But you got the 3 of Clubs in here. You're struggling against it. I'm not sure why. I keep hearing that you're fighting. This is your advice, so we do have to look at it in that context. I keep getting the message that you're fighting the stability and the stress relief that could be in your life. Because the 4s talk about your foundation in general, not anything specific again. It can mean your material good, material wealth, your abundance, but not necessarily. But see, there's the struggle and fight again here. 3 is about being pulled in a couple different directions, and I think in the context of your advice, you're fighting against the stability you could have in your home life. You could have this, for God's sake. Okay. Any more cards of advice for Gemini? Sorry to go on and on about that, but I'm kind of blown away with your reading for March here, Gemini. And again, I'm probably talking to a very specific group here. Single, really are looking for someone special. They're ready for this, but you're getting in your own way because you have preconceived ideas of who that's going to be. Seven of Spades. Yeah, it's going to take some self-realization here. This is about uncovering the truth. I might have uncovered some truth for you in this reading. Yes, indeedy. You're going to have to come to this epiphany. Seven of Spades is all about that inner work. Seven of Spades in particular is about uncovering that which has been hidden from you, perhaps from yourself, not wanting to admit something or just not being self-aware. Another card here, okay. I'm being pulled because I usually don't go this far. Ten of Spades, ouch, oh yeah. You got to leave this behind. You had something, okay, you had probably something traumatic around relationships in the past. That's why you have a preconceived idea. That's why you're getting in your own way. You're probably on a subconscious level afraid of this again. This was traumatic. This is traumatic, but again, this is showing up in your advice. This is behind you. It's the cycle that you completed. But it was hard to get through. There was a lot of grieving behind this. This is a major loss. Could have been the loss of a marriage, honestly. Could have been that you lost somebody physically. They got ill and passed away even. Could go both ways. And I think this is why it's being highlighted. It's behind you. It's time to let that go. And come to this realization that you got unfinished business inside, in the core. And these stuck ideas. Okay. I have to move on, Gemini. Wow. Okay. We're going to go ahead and look at Libra. What is Libra dealing with in March 2024? The theme for Libra. Wow. Okay. Ace of Spades and the Jack of Spades. That could be you. This is air energy. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. But probably you. And you got some kind of tower thing going on. Maybe it's something around your identity. The Jack of Spades is also somebody who is, if it's outside of you, it's somebody you can't trust. They put on a friendly face, a friendly smile, but they got ulterior motives. I do think this is an inner thing that's going on with you. And so you're very suspicious and you're very distrustful of the world right now. I suspect I'm speaking to a Libra who's had a tower moment, okay? It's also a new beginning, though. I want to emphasize aces talk about new beginnings, but when you got the tower there, ouch! It is what it is. What else you got going on here? Yeah, things are up in the air for you. This is also the Fool card, but Joker energy. Things getting tossed around in the air like balls. Like jokers. Jugglers. I always think of jugglers when I think of jokers. Or a gesture. Somebody who's kind of goofing off, you see. Things are unsettled for you, though. This is kind of what's bugging you, I bet. You got the tower to deal with, but you also got that uneasy, like, oh, where is this all headed? Full energy, a lot of people say that's also indicating a new start. Certainly could be interpreted that way. It could also be interpreted as you don't know what lies ahead. So you could be in that state of angst, of anxiety, of, oh my, what's in store for me next? What's going to happen next? Let's get more cards. Let's clarify Libra's situation, please. Oh, we got too many. This one fell on the table. I'll take it. The other two, I can't take too many. The Four of Diamonds, you might have had some kind of windfall. This is a warning with this windfall, though, to say, be careful how you spend it. In other words, save it. Whenever I see a tower moment and a windfall card come out, I mean, that could have been like the end of a marriage, end of a relationship where you split up assets, you split up money, or it could be somebody passed away. And that could be why you're not trusting the world right now, because death or separation or loss in some level can leave us very suspicious about life in general, not necessarily around a person, right? Oh, that was your advice card. Sorry. I thought that fell out of the deck. It did not. Wow. It's really hopping for you, though. Seven of Clubs. You're feeling trapped by all this. You got this pile of money, but you don't seem focused on that. You're feeling trapped. You're feeling a little anxious. You're feeling like things are not settled. You feel like things are up in the air for you. Life has changed for you in some way, certainly. And this is about confinement. You're feeling trapped by your circumstances, I should say. You're probably not physically trapped. I certainly hope not. Like trapped in a room, or in a boat, or on a desert island. But that feeling of, I got to get out of here, you might be feeling a little bit desperate to get out of just the circumstances here, which are not looking too good for you. But financially, you're taken care of for some reason. Any more cards? Yes, 6 of Diamonds. Yeah, emphasis on the positivity with all this finances. Oh boy, emotionally you're not feeling it, but you got opportunities here coming towards you financially. Again, there's some kind of windfall involved with the Libras I'm speaking to with this reading. It is general, won't apply to everyone. But there's opportunities for you opening up, probably because now you have this wealth, this abundance, in whatever form that is. Doesn't mean you're a multimillionaire, but it's very positive, though. It's a very positive change. Let's go ahead and look at your advice. And I did remember when I picked this up, yeah, look, balance and harmony in your finances. I don't know why that would be in your advice. I guess to acknowledge, maybe be grateful. Acknowledge and be grateful. Even though you're feeling pretty crappy here. Anxious, feeling trapped, suspicious, distrustful of the future. Okay, any more cards of advice for Libra? Certainly. This is water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You could have someone around you who represents this, or is represented by this card. A water sign or a father figure. This is that loving, kind father, but they have a lot of mastery and control. You really look up to them in some way, perhaps. Could be somebody you could turn to. But they really care about your well-being. Now, if that isn't what you're feeling that this is, because I do encourage you to use your own intuition, it's going to be about you mastering your own emotions. Certainly, there was a need here because of the distrust and the anxiety about the future and feeling like you don't know what's headed your way, you don't know where you're going, and you're feeling trapped. This is mastery and control of the emotional state. This is the ultimate place we all want to be. We all can't stay there all the time because we're human, but it looks like you're being encouraged to kind of take control of your emotional well-being there. Libra, just going to throw that in there. Along with the finances are looking good. I don't know, maybe it's about counting your ducks. As the saying goes, it's like, taking stock of what you do have. You may not have it all, and you certainly don't have all you want, but taking stock here that you can control your emotional state in some manner by taking care of yourself emotionally, and then taking stock of the blessing you do have with your abundance. And you also have the 9 of Spades. There's something here that ended. I was suspecting that's what the Tower was about. The 9 of Spades kind of confirms a completion, a loss. Again, kind of heavy. Could be very heavy. There's grieving involved with the 9 of Spades. There's a time of healing. But when it shows up in your advice, it's about it being behind you. I always look at it that way. It's about it being behind you. It's not coming your way, you see. It's to recognize it is behind you and there was a loss. You don't necessarily have to forget, but you can forgive and move on. Okay. I hope that helped. We're going to go ahead and look at Aquarius. What is going on for Aquarius in March 2024? We have the 4 of Diamonds. You're looking very nice here, Aquarius, with the 4 of Diamonds. This is a windfall, man. You got to be careful how you spend it, and in other words, save it. But it looks like you're writing some kind of financial benefit right here. Some kind of, I'm going to say financial blessing. Sorry. The Five of Clubs, yeah, you got change going on here. You're breaking out of some kind of rut. This is about the need for renovation, things just to change because they've been stuck for a while. It may have to do with your finances. It could have to do with work. Let's go ahead and see what else is going on for Aquarius. Actually, I personally, I work with a few Aquariuses, and I think they're doing really, really nice right now, work-wise, and just feeling really good about life. I know Aquarius season just kind of closed, so maybe that's kind of speaking to that as well, about the change, getting out of something stuck. The Jack of Diamonds talks about some kind of new financial situation that you're in. It could also be an earth sign you're dealing with. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Somebody younger, somebody less experienced, but it could be you again because you do have that that windfall, which has made you financially stable in some way. And this could be kind of a new experience. That could be what the Jack energy speaks about. A situation you're not used to having, but it's a good one, huh? Not going to complain. Any more cards you can give me to expand on Aquarius and their situation in March 2024? I think we just came out of a kind of rough Aquarius season. I was trying to remember that a second ago. There were a lot of planetary aspects in Aquarius. I am not too up on that, and I can't speak on it broadly, but I do listen to a lot of astrologers, especially on YouTube. There's a few good ones that really go into depth, and I think Aquarius has been a huge highlight in a lot of the, again, the planetary aspects in astrology. So perhaps that's why you're getting out of this kind of stuck season, stuck era of some sorts. You also have a very good outlook in relationships. Compared to the other signs I just read a second ago, the Gemini and Libra reading, you have a pretty easygoing reading, Aquarius, so far, with that windfall and getting unstuck. And this talks about the potential to meet somebody, I would say special, but also significant. Doesn't have to be romantic. Your social outlets are opening up, and you are a social sign. So that is very promising for you. I'm sure you like to hear that. Let's go ahead and look at your advice. New starts, yes, sirree. Yeah, you're coming out of a season for sure. It's important you follow your heart in some way. Perhaps invest your time and energy into things and people that you really enjoy, that really satisfy you on some emotional level. Could see that happening for you. Any more cards of advice? Yeah, look at that. Couldn't make it up if I tried. The Ace of Diamonds, you're also looking for new income opportunities. Maybe because you have this windfall, now you can expand your income opportunities. I don't know, it could be investing. I'm not going to speak too broadly on it, but I've been looking at investment subjects lately. I'm not an expert by any stretch of the word, but there's a lot going on economically that's indicating that we should invest right now if we can. And maybe that's also kind of what you've been looking at. Maybe you're feeling that it's a good time to start investing your money. And I do mean like in the stock market or some other type of investment. I'm not going to give advice on that, but it's again a new start in finances in some way, and you're looking to grow it. The Ace of Diamonds also talks about the desire to grow your finances. Six of Spades, this is all part of your destiny and fate. I'm not sure why advice would tell you that, but if you were wondering, it's going to open up new opportunities for you though, because you've gone through some kind of, again, I like a cycle, a season, and now you're on the heels of these two aces around following your heart, your instincts, your gut, and your desire for potential and income increasing. This is all fated for some reason. It's really not much else I can say about it, but it is going to open up more opportunities for you because you've gone through this, you see. Hope that made sense. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't. I will try to bring you more content as my schedule allows, as always. And I've enjoyed it. Hope you did too. And I look forward to seeing you again. Take care until I do.